watch with history only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. Tourists. The Observer. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only, who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. The Observer.
Guys, be nice in here, please, in the chat. Just be nice for me. Mad for real, good morning. Beauty over drama, Laura, good morning. I'm sure people must think I still go live at 8 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Maz. Thank you, guys. Anyway, let's get Alexa off. Let's get started then. Let's get started.
Drinking. Where's that one? Don't stop spilling. What are you doing? You can't, bro. Making me hungry, mate. Oh, you can have a foot. Hey, I thought. Hey, watch that fence, DJ. No. No, it me. This fucking. Blow me fucking mouth off.
Morning, Gemma.
Hey, no! That. It's not the place. Shit. It's silly bastard. He's squaring up to a kid, mate. Hey, I'm having some more raised kebab. Mate. That's fucking fire. I'll actually go back.
Thank you, Cafe. Thank you.
Right. Don't say anything. We're just going to sneak behind him. Watch. That's not bad, but I appreciate when the women win. Wait, but what are you fucking doing? Oi. I got probably chips all over me, chops. Oh, that's actually fire, that, you know. I judged the book by its cover.
Thank you, Wenjo.
I judged the book by its cover. Uncle was fucking selling it, mate. Honestly. I don't know. Bang him, brother. Thank you, mate, for sharing. I can't even read the comments, fuck it. I'm just trying to read the comments, mate, it's fucked. It's cold now. Hey, we're just going to keep doubling back for David's kebab, watch. We're just going to keep doubling back. We just do a little drop like this. Just doing something little for me. I'm gonna fucking all that, you know. You come there. One more bite. No, you can fight. Listen, yeah. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Man, you just dropped your phone over a kebab. Yeah, but kebab's one more, wasn't it? One bite. No. What do you mean? No. Man, nothing fun, not kebab, dude. Alright, still smoking. Yeah, you did smell it. Hey, I tell you what, you did give it legs there.
What I was about to say, someone said yesterday, because obviously I didn't watch too much yesterday, I was off the app, I'd done my show in the morning, I was kind of really off at the app all night and day, so where have they gone? They've gone Benidorm. Is that where they've gone? Is that Benidorm? Yeah, right. Let me tell you now, Benidorm, we used to call it Birmingham on Sea because it literally is like any normal town on a night out and that. It's literally the same. Honestly, if you've been to Benidorm, you know what I'm talking about. It is like literally like your own city abroad in a hot place. Has he blocked you? No, he hasn't. Probably will. I don't know. Like he maybe will block me. I don't know, but he hasn't yet. Because I was in his live yesterday. So Benidorm in February, grim. Yeah, here's a question for you, Brummy Joe. Would you rather be in Birmingham in February or Benidorm in February? Morning, Yaya. I hope you're well. There's the question for you. You know, it's a holiday with sun, though, innit? That's what I mean. It's like, you know what I mean? You can't fucking moan at someone. You know, fucking Benidorm. Benidorm's just Benidorm, I'm not sure. Really? Well, we're from Birmingham, so are you really going there? Where are we going now? Oh, here we go. Morning, Steph. I'm gonna be real with you, you know that them rodeo, them balls and stuff, they're hard to do, you know. Please don't believe, I could stay on there for half an hour. Let me tell you now, they are hard. Like, I remember going on one, I'm trying to think it was how many years ago now, probably about 15 years ago. And they whacked it on the max. I was on there for a second, literally, off. It ain't easy, them ones are so hard. Pearl should do it for a challenge. Really hurt your back. You know what? I was about to say that, Bubbles, you know. It hurt my neck, top of my neck, you know. Not so much my back, but you know, like where your spine is at the top and your head. That's what hurt for me. I remember like having a real stiff neck. Because on the slow one, it's easy. Like you just go with it. When it starts getting a bit harder, when you turn it up a little bit. But then obviously, yeah. Thank you, Eb. Killed my neck. I felt like I'd slept in a weird position. Whiplash. Honestly, it's terrible. Where else we got? I think we got one more. Oh yeah, this one. I hope this one's sure.
Oh my God. Yes, she's right. Have I seen it? What is it? I just wanna lay in my bed. What is it? Right around the shot, guys. Cheers, man.
Where is DG?
I think she's hilarious.
Where is he?
Absolutely.
Benidorm. Darling, I think
He wants to booyaka you all over the place, Corey. Booyaka, Benidorm. He wants to booyaka you in Benidorm, Corey. I love him, man. It's funny. Cheers, I love him.
Oh, darling.
What do you think about him? What do you think about him? I don't know. I don't care about you, darling. I don't care about me. About you, darling. No thanks. He's giving it out.
Thank you, Al.
Oh, he's not relevant in Benidorm, mate. Thank you for the shot. Hey, Mel, what time are you coming out?
Thank you, Diane.
Chelsea's got all the fans in Benidorm.
Have I? Have I got a lot of friends?
Go get out there.
Yeah, mate. I'm just going for a sec. That's it.
Guys, see her face then. As soon as... Oh, Chelsea's got loads of fans in Benidorm. I've got loads of fans. Like, honestly, she thrives off this. She loves this, you know. This is a condition, you know. So, you know, when you get addicted to social media and think that social media is the only thing in your life, it's actually a condition. It should be diagnosed, you know. It should be diagnosed 100%. She lives in this, like, TikTok fantasy famous world, like. And don't get it twisted. She is infamous. Like, a lot of people do know her. But celebrity status, not really.
We'll have some fun.
We'll get out the door.
Yeah, on holiday with areas. What, Corey as well?
What?
What? Holiday, they're saying us three on
Me and you go to...
Yeah, we need to fucking go and stop being a fucking woman. About
I said, let's go, innit? Just I need protection, and you guys have got to take care of me because I'm trolled too much.
The last time you went on holiday with a GAY man, things got accused. I ain't going with DG.
Get it sorted, Chelsea. Stop being a.
No, DG's good. He's not a bad guy.
Nah, I look after you.
Yeah, no, Corey, he's good as DG.
Well, out there then. Get to Bristol Airport, get out there. Not Bristol.
And what about you as well, Corey?
Bristol's my
Bristol.
Why, Bristol's my nearest one.
Yeah, well, get yourself down then. 50 quid for a flight in cheapskate.
Me?
Yeah, everyone.
You should accuse me of offering you a hot too.
No, listen. I only accuse people who actually do it.
Alright, DG.
What? No, I don't like all that weird. I don't do it.
For years. Is it hot out there?
Right, I've literally just come out here. I was doing a shot game. I've had 5 shots, and now it's just hit me. I've had 5 shots in 10 minutes, and I'm like this. Okay,
yeah, be careful, man. Don't take too much.
I need you to look after me, you bitch.
What's the LA? Come on.
I feel like that fella's going to try and fucking hot turn me in the bar.
Oh, God, can you imagine, guys? That would be...
Luckily, I'm only into women, so it's all good.
Get me to number 1 and I'll fly out.
No, stop me.
Darling.
A billionaire like you? A billionaire like you? Yeah, someone just said they'll pay for your flight.
I'll pay for your
I don't
flight.
need any handouts. Thank you very much. It's so like the Benidorm, like you're taking the mic.
Excuse me, you get 10 packs sent to your door, you need a handout.
Yeah, it probably cost me about 100 quid to fly.
It's 50 quid each way, that's it.
Yeah, but I'm going on a business class.
Business class to Benidorm.
Might even get a private jet out there, so a couple of grand, fucking hell, Tommy. Pick me up at the airport when the jet arrives.
Absolutely, take me in the black car, yeah. I do think you can get a business class to Benidorm, you know.
No, you can't.
I'm really joking.
All right.
I'm really joking.
Thank you, Safa.
I'll get harassed, man. It's too... But I don't care getting harassed. I don't mind.
Mate, I was just like, some fella come over and he was like, oh my God, can I have a photo? Blah, blah, blah. And he went, he goes, your friends will see you later as well, aren't you? I was like, yeah, so let me get her on for you. Come in. And he was like, Booyaka in the place.
Oh, darling.
Thank you, Princess Clips. Yeah, to be fair, I don't personally think she'll go out there, if I'm going to be real with you. I know people are saying that she's going with Angel Goddess and all this. I personally think now she's in a stage of her life where she's comfortable where she is. I don't believe she will go out there, if I'm going to be honest with you. But that's my opinion. She might change. She was in Benidorm last year. I understand, but things have changed in the last year for her. She's a new surroundings. She finds herself comfortable. She used to always go out, remember. You need to understand, like, from what I've seen of CLA and of what I've seen of her character over the last 12 months, back in the day, like 12 months ago and before that, she was always out in the streets, always out in shops, coffee shops, restaurants, screaming at people. Now, you don't see her leave the house as much. So that's what I'm basing it on. The fact is she's found her comfort now within her home, so she won't really branch out as much. Isn't she on bail? I don't even know, you know. But to be fair, you know, when it comes to that, you know, Gossip Queen, like, when people have been arrested, they're on bail for this, I don't really pay attention to it, you know. You know. She's banned from a lot of them. Well, that's probably possibly true as well. I can't call you liars for that. She's probably banned from 99% of the things around her. Give me a sec, guys. Let's get a charger. I'm back. Thank you. She's still 69 now. She always wake up early morning. She's always on early. Like, whenever I wake up in the middle of the night, she's normally active. Yes, I know about. She's using DG. I don't think she needs to use DG, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. In my opinion, yeah, I mean, you can have your opinion, of course. But I don't think she needs to use DG because she'll never fall off, right? You need to understand that with CLA. Even if she does, even if her gifts start drying up, what she will do is she'll do something, next thing you know, she'll have 10,000 people in a room, and then it continues. Anyway, Stace, let me just ask you a question. Are you not doing the fish challenge, then? Because I remember you saying in the chat that you're not doing it. So, DG never used to bother with CLA. Why now? Probably seeing a different side, to be honest with you. I don't know. You'd have to ask DG. I can't comment on that, you know. As much as I would like to speak out and comment, I don't know. You know, like, let's be honest. Where are we going now? Where are we going? Oh, she's in the box. Give me a second, guys. Let me have a little chat.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Alex, you're all going on a live doing that challenge.
What made you open it, Stace? I need to know.
Intrusive thoughts got the better of me last night. And I thought, oh, I need to know if I can do this or not. And I opened it. And I swear I kid you not, do you want to know what it smells like?
What?
See if you've got a rusty can, right? And you've got gas in it. And then you've got put shit in it with an unalive cat. And then left it sitting for 6 months. That's what it smells like, and that's not even a joke. I touched it and then put up and touched my nose, and then, honest to God, I spewed everywhere. It is rank.
But how do you know what poo and an alive cat in a can
if that's
smells
what
like?
you could imagine that it smelt like, that's what it smelt like. Honest to God, I promise you now. See, last night when I was trying to get to sleep, I had PTSD from the smell. I promise you.
Yeah, it's really specific, isn't it? Do you know what it is? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for a laugh. I'm going to do it, promise. Morning, hey.
Listen, see if you do it, I promise you now, I will support you, because I couldn't even put it onto a fork to put it close to my mouth. It's bad.
Oh, God's sake.
And there ain't no £50 in this world that's worth that.
You're making me panic.
Yeah, you should panic, honestly. I promise you. It's so bad. And do you want to know what the best of it is?
What?
I've opened it up and put it in the neighbour's bin.
Oh, for God's sake. Mine should be here in the next day or so.
Oh, honestly, I will be rooting for you, but wait, do you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting to see Peril's reaction, because I don't have a weak stomach, but I promise you that I thought I was on my way out last night opening that.
God's sake.
I seen the light and went dizzy and everything.
Message the Crypt FYP, Wendy, and I can read it while I'm live. If you message the Crypt FYP, I can read it while I'm live.
Right, I'm going to jump down. I just thought I'd give you my description.
Yeah, thank you. No, because I seen it I seen you writing in there in the chat, and I was like, well, why she open the can for?
No, I got two. One to test one. I've still got one, but Alex, I ain't doing it. Listen, I've got brain cells.
Wow. Fair play for ordering it and wasting 45 quid anyway.
45, it was near on 60.
Was it? Oh, it's 45, yeah. My one was.
No, it's near on 60 because I got two.
Oh, no. No, £45 mine was.
No, listen, I promise you it's disgusting.
Alright.
Right, bye.
Alright, I've seen him. Bye-bye. So, guys, you should be watching that anyway, so it should be fun anyway. So, hopefully, by this weekend, you're going to see me eating some absolutely crazy fish. So, morning, Rockabilly Marina. Thank you, Pink Lemon.
Yeah, I'm okay. It was scary. I'm okay. Are you okay? I think so.
Thought I'd give you a little scare in the morning. You probably didn't scare you though, but I thought it shit me up though. I'm going to be rude. Thought that was Angie then. Which one? She makes me You know what? I like people with a bit of humour, you know. So, where are we going now? Oh yeah, guys, I need to put this out there, guys, like for you, and that's job done, Alex. Get thank you very much.
Ed said about the chair. After what he said about the chair, everyone that supports him is weird as fuck. Absolutely. I watch him, his voice irritates me as well. Let's continue playing it. Right. So don't forget, guys, I will be live at 8 o'clock in the morning and 12 o'clock.
I get more than even. I'm not sorry. No, but she tried to do it to me. She infected me for only a couple of months. Like if I
God, that was only a couple of months. Imagine a couple of years. Be a shadow if you felt myself.
get affected for just a couple of minutes also, and just as somebody who's going to constantly remind the world who she really is.
Oh, dear, that. Constantly, so if you're up for this, then I'll make sure I'm up for love. And if you want to go in and view him and watch him, absolutely you can watch who you want, but you will be blocked here. Yeah, and I'm on all day. Just saying. Yes, you will not have an opinion in my box. Right.
And you're making this.
Oh, God. Alex, say this is his FYP on me. Alex isn't happy 2 women have managed to set a plan. You're not the only one, Alex, who can trap people, and I believe Angie's behaviour yesterday was called a curveball.
Oh, but so I mean, this is the deluded cult here. Like they're saying stuff. Oh, you're not the only person to make plans. What do you mean plans? I'm making no plans. I just called out the bullshit yesterday. I called out the fact that there was no plan. There was nothing behind the scenes that happened. And she basically tried to snake EQ, and then she paid her off, which I said yesterday, and which EQ confirmed last night on her live. Like, I see through all you idiots, all you hosts. I'm not talking about everyone, guys. I'm talking about the little drama, little bit that's going on. I see through all your shit. I see through it. I see your character building. I see what's going on. You know, I've seen you, the way you act. It's easy to see. People need to take a step back and do what I do and observe and watch how they move, how they act, who they have in the boxes, how they retaliate to certain situations. I spotted it, I called it out, and oh my God, Alex was right. So don't try and play on, oh my God, there was a setup, there was this and that. There was nothing. Basically, Angie was going to meet Rickster, but then obviously she stands with DV, like Angie said, she stands with DV, stands with victims and all this stuff, but then wanted to meet EQ's abuse, and I was like, what the fuck is making no sense? And EQ's on here for cash, and all she wanted was money, so she got what she wanted. There you go. Start and finish and end. So...
There was no plan. You obviously are all in it for the cash, which is, you know, you made yourself
all the cash.
Fair play, whatever. She obviously fucked up, realising that she was going to meet your abuser, but then stood on business saying, you know what?
How does it, honestly, can I ask you guys a question, right? This is a guy just sits there talking about his opinion. There, like a whingy. He's so whingy. His voice, it grates on me, it really does. But he's just sitting there constantly, with it behind a green screen. You can't even see he's a guy, all right? Sitting there having his opinions on videos, and these people.
Okay, then let me just get this straight, right? FYP. I have an opinion because that's what the FYP show is. I see a clip, I have an opinion, and I move on from to a next clip. That's what FYP is, Ange. That just goes to show to me that you use your FYP for different reasons, because that is the whole premise of an FYP. Play a video for the people, I have a reaction, I give my opinion, and then I move on. So that just goes to show, Ange, you obviously clearly use your FYP for different reasons than what the FYP should be used for. So I'll get back to her, bless her.
It must be live such a boring life to actually watch him. I mean, I show my face, as you can see. Okay,
let me just rein it quickly back in. So you're telling people that watch me must have a boring life, Ange, when you sit on the app 18 hours a day. So you are slagging off the people in your lives And the people that pay you a wage, because that's what it is, they're paying your wage. You're saying they have boring lives because they watch me. No, I do believe sometimes people watch me because there's no one to watch. And there's sometimes people that watch me because they like my opinion and I say how it is. But, you know what I mean? Calling people boring when you're on live 18 hours a day is a bit hypocritical, to be honest with you. But we'll move, carry on.
Right? And he's sitting just having an opinions. You don't open the boxes, you don't really, hardly, you might put EQ in or, you know, people like that. But he doesn't really, you know, put randoms in. He doesn't do any of that. And
if people want my box, Ange, I open my box for people. But a lot of people just want to hear me have my say. And if someone wants to jump in the box, we have a conversation. Yeah, but the difference is I open my boxes for people for having genuine opinions. I don't open my boxes for people to slate other people like you do and start body shaming and criticising and saying horrendous things or talking about people's children. You know, them sort of boxes. I don't have them, you say. I don't think they're acceptable. So we move. Carry on. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds.
it's just him and his goddamn opinion. Thank you. How boring.
It's my FYP.
I don't know, he just so great song. I just couldn't watch. I don't know what's wrong with people why they can watch him, to be honest. Just boring.
She doesn't support anyone.
Hello.
Morning, Top Girl.
I have an opinion.
I have an opinion then, say.
It's a very strong opinion. I think Angie's a crackhead and I think she neglects her mum. So can everyone go report her to adult social care because she pushed her mum down the stairs?
There you go. Is that facts, is it?
Well, she said it.
Yeah, okay, she said it, so it's facts. Remember, Angie doesn't lie, guys. So...
She supports the underdog. If you was the A side and you had all the exposure on Rickster, she would have had Rickster in a box and bigging up Rickster and all this stuff and trying to aid him. It's all about controversy with her. She builds a platform off the back of controversy, and that's how she gets her numbers. Because it's the same with the situation that happened with Pearl. She was befriended Pearl because everyone was going at Pearl. The situation with me, she befriended me because it was...
Ed said about the
See, this is what I mean. That's the end of that video. But this is what I mean. She knows I'm right, and this is why she hates me. It's because I see through her bullshit. Because even when I was a friend and she used to say things to me, I'd say, Ange, stop lying to me. It's not true. Stop saying that, Ange. You know that's not the truth. And she'd be like, I'm only joking. It's because I sussed her out through the friendship as well. And she hated for that fact. If anyone remembers the old debate she used to do, she used to get me in the box because she used to say things that wasn't factual. And I was like, Ange, that's not right. And I used to have to correct her in a nice, respectful way as being a part of her lives and stuff. Instead of saying, Ange, you're chatting shit now. Like, stop it. It is mad, you know. It's just, do you know what it is? It's just, sometimes you watch these people and you think, you know what, they need to get a grip with themselves. 1 second. Oh, yeah, this is Gracie. This is what Gracie said yesterday, to be fair.
With TikTok Live. The TikTok Live side of things is the most toxic environment I've ever known. And I used to love TikTok Live. It was so much fun back in the day. I don't know what's happened, but I am full on taking a step away from that side of TikTok until it gets better. The damage and the hurt that people cause against each other on TikTok Live is absolutely just shocking.
It's just hate campaign after hate campaign.
It is, and it's just so depressing to watch. It's so depressing to be involved in. It's just horrific. We've got our wedding coming up soon, and just not a lot of time to be stressed over things, and it's just takes over your entire life. It's not right, and I'm sure that as viewers as well, it's stressful for you lot. So this is me over and out in TikTok Live from my life. I don't want to be involved in TikTok Live anymore. Anyone that I'm friends with, I'll be friends with away from the app. But TikTok Live just isn't it anymore. It's so toxic. It's so damaging. It's so hurtful. It's so degrading. There's not enough words in the English vocabulary for me to explain how fucking awful it is. And I hope that one day it goes back to the way it was. But yes, over and out. piece, I'll still carry on posting my content and doing my shop and all that stuff, and hopefully start making some content to do with the wedding as well, and try and spread some positivity and niceness across the app, because at the moment there just ain't enough of it. So with TikTok Live.
Yeah, so Gracie's announced that she's gonna give up on TikTok lives now and just stick to her shop content and content like focusing around her wedding, which is probably the right idea, to be honest with you. And I don't want no shade for Gracie in here, please, guys. You can have your opinion, please don't, but no, nothing nasty. Don't say anything harsh or anything. Just if you don't like her, you don't like her. If you got an opinion on what she said, please have an opinion. But let's keep it respectful in here, right? What I'm gonna say to you is, like, at the end of the day, the problematic people on the toxic side of TikTok are the people that you have around you and you support. And that's the problem there. Even if it's vice versa, if there's a situation with me and someone supports me and I've done something that would be deemed toxic, then people would have that view of the person that's supporting me as well, you know? At the end of the day, like, there's been too much that's been going on over the last 6 months regarding people that are associated with your agency. And unfortunately, they are their own people, but people will always look to the agency and say, like, you condone their behaviour because you haven't kicked them. And that's the truth. It's just from the Scouselayer stuff, and when all that went on, everyone was like, how can you stand by what Scouselayer said? And then obviously EQ and around the Zach situations and all this stuff. That's why, you know, that's why this has all become toxic for you. It's mad, isn't it? It is crazy. And it's the truth, you know. Like, we are accountable for all our own actions. However, we know how TikTok works. They're always going to look at you because you obviously, they're a part of your agency. So it's people out of the agency that is the cause in the drama. There's a lot of people that are causing the drama. There's a lot of people that are causing the drama, unfortunately. But you know how TikTok works. It'll always go back to Gracie because obviously the agency. Probably not right, but it's TikTok. We know how it's played. Where are we going now? Oh yeah, let's play this. How you doing, Jelly with the belly? Everything all good? You safe in here? Oh, I don't, and I'm in her agency. Millsy, you know what I'm saying? She's only backing down now. It's EQ that's been doxed. No respect for her at all. CG, please have your opinion in here, you know, like, please do. Is Gracie my manager? Is Gracie my manager? No. Definitely not with Unity. 100% not.
Well, the FYP offered us.
And that's come across quite harsh, and I don't mean anything by that, but I'm saying no, I'm not with them. They're probably a great agency, but I'm not with them.
Fucking madness this weekend, didn't it? As Bin Juice Betty, aka How'd You Lose All That Weight and Still Look Like a Beanbag Chair, pulled up on one of the FYP hosts. Now, what's maddest about this whole situation is how much noise this bitch was making prior to actually pulling up, only to drive all the way to Birmingham to set a man out of the car who was clearly made up of pre-cum and Monster, who did fucking nothing. You thought you were going to pull up, a man was going to hide behind this fucking door. And that's why for the entire situation, all we could see was you filming your man's dead yellow Jordans for the entire 10 minutes, because you didn't want the internet seeing your man getting laid on his fucking back for us all to fucking see. Your creators are doing too fucking much, you understand? Because you ever pull up at my house or my mother's yard in this manner, you're leaving in a pine box. That I can fucking guarantee. I swear to God as well, everybody's talking about, she pulled up on him. No, she didn't pull up on him. The guy smelt her coming half an hour before she arrived. Dirty pom-pom dickhead.
The one thing I don't like about Roadman, I'm going to say, the fact is he's kind of reserved and he doesn't say how it is. I think he needs to be more genuine and say how he feels like. I think he's held back a little bit, you know. I think he's... you know what I mean? Fuck, you know, he is funny, he is stupid, and he just, like, literally, he just comes out, like, he just rolls out. Do you imagine me speaking about women like that? I'd be ripped. But you know what? He is funny. I don't care. I'm glad that he says it how it is, to be fair. Not when it comes to Paul, though. I wasn't happy about that. But regarding other situations, 100%. But yeah, that Kezia, yeah, she jumped in Angie's box yesterday. I've got the video of this as well, so here we go, guys.
I don't know who Kez is. Have I spoken to her before?
She's lovely, Angie. People say a lot about her. She's the lady that jumped in the Thames. Yes, Kez.
Hello. Hi,
Yeah, she's good.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Angie wants to talk to you about what happened yesterday. Oh no, am I in trouble?
No, somebody mentioned it.
Oh, about NJ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well he's been talking about me and my husband for many weeks now.
Yeah.
And yeah, he sent us an address to pull up at, and we pulled up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get messed up, or was it?
No, not really. To be fair, he was a dirty fighter. He wouldn't let my husband get out of the car. Was punching him in the head, wouldn't let him get out. And then when he eventually did get out, my husband did. Well, he fell twice. Let's just say he fell twice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh well. You know what I mean? If he's going on and on and on, do you know what I mean?
He gave him one for you too, because he done a live on you too. So you got one as well. Don't worry.
I will pick up for that.
See, this is where people need to open their fucking eyes. Remember, Angie doesn't condone violence, guys. But as soon as Kezia says, oh, he gave him one for you, Ange, because he did a live, I'll big him up for that. This is where you need to open your ears and observe what goes on. She doesn't literally condone violence, guys, but when someone does lay hands on someone and say, you know what, we done that for you. You never know it's not true. Big up for that. That's what I'm saying. And this is why they all fucking hate me on this app, is because I register, for when things are said, it registers in my mind and it stays there for a later date. When they talk shit on the app, I say, well, that's bullshit because you said this. And there you go. Prime example.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just a lesson for him. Do you know what I mean? It's to not go, if you want to go talk about someone, tell, you know, look,
Morning,
you know,
sweet
like
chicks.
me, I do the FYP, but if you're going to go drag them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you've got your supporters, and that's all you need.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, you're really pretty.
Well, thank you. I'm really
No,
pretty.
I don't like pretty women.
I'm really not pretty.
Angie!
I'll put the camera on. It's all fake. It's all filtered.
Morning, other sweet cheeks.
She's
Morning,
lovely.
Maria.
She came to my house. Angie, I met her yesterday. I felt like I met my soulmate, bro. I swear to God. I swear down.
That's your husband.
I love you, Biggs.
So Biggs is your husband?
Yeah, Biggs is my husband.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever spoken to him. Hi, Biggs. I don't think I've ever spoken to him. Well, thanks for telling us then, anyway.
No worries. Thank you for
And then I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Guess who they said that you remind them of, them? I'm scared. Who? Alison. I knew that was coming.
I told you.
Let's sing our song. Shall we sing our song, Kaz?
I don't know.
Thank you, sweet cheeks.
Yeah. 17 chicken nuggets, 16 chicken burgers. No, she's lovely, man. Lovely.
Watching Kez, you've been watching that bloody, I don't know if it's a hostage. I don't think it's a hostage situation.
Yes. I will let you get back to it. Yes, it's all kicking off. But it was nice to meet you, Angie.
Thanks for having me. See you later. Bye. Bye,
Yes, goodbye. Big up yourself.
Morning, Charlie. So, yeah, that was literally Kezia. I'll get a Dal in the box. She wants the box.
Don't wonder.
Adele?
Sorry?
Okay. I don't think Adele wants the box, but yeah, okay, I don't know what was going on there. You know what I mean? I have the old woman. It's embarrassing. Do you know what it is, right? Let me tell you now. This is all score run. I know, yeah. This is all not real life. Let me be honest with you. A lot of people are caught up in this TikTok world, and unfortunately, it must. I was as well, guys. Like, I'm not being a hypocrite when I say it. That's why I wasn't on all day and all evening last night, because I didn't want to watch all the bullshit. I'll speak about it in the morning. That's me done. However, I am going to be more active. I've made the decision last night with myself that I'm going to be more active in daytimes and stuff, and then obviously socialise with people on night times if they go live, you know, or I'll be in their rooms. But you know what? In daytime, I'm going to be a little bit more active because I need to. Because you know what? I'm worried about the people that are sitting in these toxic rooms and because of nowhere else to go, and they're literally sitting in there and listening to bullshit. I think they're listening to bullshit. And unfortunately, people are believing it and thinking that this is the real world when it isn't. So I'm going to be a little bit more active. You know what I mean? You're going to see a difference. And I might even just be online, just chilling, playing music, having a laugh, having a bit of banter, winding people up. But you know what? You'll see. Where are we going now? Oh yeah, this was the situation what I was telling about yesterday. You know what I said yesterday in the live, and Angie pulled me up on it and said, "Oh my god, that." Oh no, sorry, EQ pulled me up and said, "Oh, this is what I mean. This is the reason why I don't like you some of the times because you tell me what's going on." It's because I knew. I could tell by how everyone was acting, how frantic Angie was, that there was no setup. She got caught out and she was running around, panicking, firing shots at everyone, including Miss J, who ain't even online at the moment. She's living in the real world. That's what happens when someone's frantic. They attack all directions because that's all they know. That's the only thing they know what to do. So, here we go.
I'm not scripting anything. I just knew that Delisa Angie would gift me because she knew that she'd effed up and I was the only one having her back. So, you know, I got me grand off there. So, yeah, absolutely. That's what it costs to betray me, a grand. Not you, Corey. You could never pay your way out of this. I'm not scripting anything. I just knew that Delisa Angie would gift me.
And there you go. Exactly what I said yesterday when she dumped up in my box and she said I was wrong. And it come out last night that I was telling the truth. It's pretty obvious. Play the video I sent you. Let me have a little look at this video. Give me 2 seconds, guys. One sec, guys. That's what I wanted to make sure it is FYP. Give me a second.
Right, so
Yeah, but you haven't read WhatsApp, but
Give me a second. Yeah, I will get to that. I've already got it saved anyway. Give me a second. I'll get to that. And Angie's seen it and was on a phone to Rickster. So I mean, yeah. I've already got it. I've already had that saved. To be honest with you, I didn't realise that was that video. Let me go to it now. Oh yeah, before we get into that situation happened last night with Corey and that, I'm going to show you this, and we're going to help this one because this one's struggling.
hi, Rebecca. Diddly teddy bears. Teddy bear making. I'm in the conservatory making bears. What stuffing do I use? So this is cotton stuffing. Cotton stuffing. Molly, I'd sell little ones like this for 50. Little ones like this would be 50. And that's cheap. The only reason I'm selling them for 50 is I don't claim to be an expert and I don't want to charge really big prices for them. Where do I get my first one? Well, Callum, as I said earlier, I don't use fur. It's mohair and alpaca. It's £50, yes. Just because it's small, it doesn't mean it's not taken time to make. Yes, Lorraine. Is that Lorraine or Lawrence? I can't quite see. Sorry, I need my eyes tested next week. So if you add up how many hours...
Guys, she needs her eyes tested. So, you know what I mean? We need to support her venture here. She needs her eyes tested, but her eyes are fine when there's gifts coming in. Or, you know, if there's something in the comment that sparks a fancy, you know, her eyes are perfectly fine then. But to read certain things, her eyes are terrible, aren't they? Let's be honest. 50 quid, is she having a laugh? Oh, well, she probably is having a laugh at the expense of people in the comments, to be honest with you. I'll keep it real with you. Thank you, Sugar Bliss.
It's taken me to make this overall. That's less than minimum wage, plus the materials. What bear is it going to be? Just a bear. It's not made after any particular bear. It's just a bear.
Cheers, Beans. Morning, no shit, Sherlock.
It's handmade, and you're not just paying for the bear you receive, you're paying for all the mistakes. This is what people don't remember when you're paying for anything handmade.
Thank you, Karis.
Hi, Rebecca.
So, yeah. Bird shit on the clothes. Wow. Whatever will be, I suppose. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me think about this. Oh yeah, I'll play this because this is obviously. Oh yeah.
Wow. Corey Wild is wild. He literally is gunning it for EQ. If you don't know, you probably do, but I have just followed Corey Wild, new follower, and fucking hell, he is gunning at her 200 miles an hour. But thought I'd never see this day. EQ, I have seen her. Yes, lately. Her confidence has definitely been knocked back. You can see it in her eyes, her body language, and everything else. And do you know what? It's because you, my dear, have been fucking caught out. And Corey Wild, I don't care what Corey Wild does, but his dogs your dress, his dogs your telephone number, his dogs your car, and his dogs the Airbnb staying outside because obviously he dogs your address earlier. And, yes.
Thank you,
Lose a bit of sleep doesn't harm anyone. Make you reflect a little bit on your actions. And perhaps have a little bit more respect for others. Because at the end of the day, you can carry on day in, day out being this manipulative, vicious bitch, thinking that you can put everybody down. Well, guess what? They come back at you twice as hard. And that's what happens. Good luck. And I will see all of you in your lives. Oh, I can't cape. Wow.
So yeah, that is that side snark. Remember when everyone believed he was a famous person? The rumours were going around saying, oh my God, he's a famous presenter and all this stuff. Fucking hell, you lot believed absolutely anything. I called that bullshit out as well before. But what he's saying, like I said, a lot of people are going to agree with what he said. Obviously, the people that are not going to agree are EQ supporters and people that like EQ. So it's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's always going to be a divide on TikTok. So... And then the filter slipped on live. I know. I wonder how far, you know what I mean? I wonder how far that would have actually gone. So, he copied Charming Villain. Well, if he did, he did. You know what I mean? I like Charming Villain. To be fair, I've watched her. I've seen the content that puts out. Did anyone find out who he was? Yeah, Lisa, he was just a normal guy. He's just the average Joe that likes watching drama on TikTok. So, it's me, Julie. Never seen the filter drop thing, didn't ya? Oh, do you know what? I haven't got it to hand to show you. But yeah, the filter dropped on live and seeing his face, and everyone was like, who the hell's that guy? You know what I mean? It was a Conor McGregor moment saying, who the fuck is that guy? So, yeah, it was quite funny, to be fair. It's wild how short people's memories are. It's what I mean. It's because it's everyone involved in this drama side. People lose track of previous thing. That's why I believe, you know, when all this back and forth, like me, Angie, EQ, blah, 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 and all this drama's gone on. And I'm telling people, but you never seen the start. You haven't seen how we got to this point. You're only seeing what's now. And I don't blame people for that, because at the end of the day, if they're coming late to this drama side of TikTok, then I can't blame them or say to them like, oh my God, you've made that choice based on obviously watching it all, because they probably haven't. But like I said, there's a story to it all from start to finish. And I promise you now, this side of TikTok that you're currently on with me and the people I associate with is the right side of TikTok. No matter what you hear, No matter all the bullshit you hear with the whispering, it's the right side of TikTok. If you want to go on sides, I mean, I don't believe the sides. You should be free to go wherever you want. But to explain it, this is the side of TikTok where there isn't all this snaky shitty that's going on. You know, let me be real with you. There shouldn't be sides, but that I'm just explaining how it is and how the divide's caused. So just watch the live. Just watch the lives and you'll see what I'm on about. I remember the day that you and Angie fell out, she went for you for 10 hours straight. And yeah, and I fired up a live for a couple of hours and got blamed. I'm not talking about the 12-hour lives that I did, but I'm talking about the fact is I responded for 2 hours and oh my god, he's obsessed with me, guys. See, he's a creep. You know what I mean? That's unfortunately how TikTok is. This Corey storyline jars me. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, you know. Some people are going to be bored of it. To be honest with you, a lot of the stuff that was released is stuff that was played a long time ago anyway, so apart from the ducks and addresses and stuff like that, I didn't really, that's all new, but where are we going now? Oh, yeah. This is Sam Walker talking about, obviously, Rickster.
I've got a video going up today about Rickster the Prickster. It's just some facts, that's all. It's not too heavy, just a few facts. It's got a few voice notes but he says as he does some sort of apparent exposure. It's a signal gone. Apparent exposure on EQ. Nothing to do with me whatsoever. But then he turns around and goes, if Sam Walker continues to speak to EQ after this, X, Y, and Z. This lad, don't get me involved in this, lad. I'll speak to whoever the fuck I want. No one's going to take your word, you're a puff. No one's going to take your word for it. Like, whatever you say, how can you have any sort of relevance to what you say? And your fucking word being trusted. When I've got a voice note where you've said to Evil Queen, you are only using her for clout, X, Y, and Z, and for followers. I've got a video going up today.
And this is what I was saying the other day when we had everyone in the box and we was having all this, he's so homophobic, I can't stand him. Who, JJ? Sam Walker? Homophobic. Because the thing is, you've got to understand, it's like context, like there, you could if you wanted to class it as that, you can. But like I said, being brought up in Birmingham and certain words being used, they're not said in the intention to cause harm, they're just words. But like I said, the way it was directed, then you can say what you can have your opinion. For me, I'm going to be real with you. I think he's just a guy that isn't been literally been brought up in a world of social media. He's a guy that just lived in the real world where people ain't finding certain words offensive. A lot of these words I didn't know was offensive until I come to TikTok. I'll be real with you. Some of them I didn't know that they was directed towards certain things, and that's a fact. Like the bum chum, for example. I'm not going to go through a lot the other day, but like bum chum, for example, that for me has always been known as your best mate. You know what I mean? Someone that you're close to, your best friend, and stuff like that. And then I come on social media and said it. And then all of a sudden, I go, oh my God, that's a homophobic slur. Well, I didn't know it was a homophobic fucking slur, so I said it. You know what I mean? Don't call me homophobic because I'm not. I couldn't give a shit who you fancy, male, female, you know, it doesn't bother me. I don't care if you identify as a toaster or a lampshade. I couldn't give a fuck. That's your life, not my life. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I don't judge you based on your colour, the colour of your skin either, because let me tell you now, we all bleed the same, you know? So at the end of the day, I couldn't give a shit. You know what? I respect for you if you respect me. Simple as. You treat me like shit, I treat you like shit back. And if I do go back at you, and you are from another community and stuff, unfortunately, I'm coming for you because you're an arsehole. I ain't coming for you for the way you are. You know what I mean? The way you was brought up or the way you live. I'm coming for you because you're a twat. Simple as. Oh, we got people in boxes. Let's have a quick sound this.
Alex, you know what makes me laugh? Like, I understand TikTok is sensitive, yeah, and I do understand it. However, I'm going to say it how it is. If you actually haven't used these terms in your real life in the last, 10 years, 15 years of your life, I'm sorry, but people have. Like, I was younger and I used this terminology. I use that word to my best friend who's gay. That's our banter. That is our banter. We laugh about it. I would never do it to anyone else because at the end of the day, they might find it offensive. However, that's my banter. And I've just seen in the comments people that are gay themselves saying they're not finding it offensive.
That's the same as black people, isn't it? They say
Yeah.
things, and we're not offended. It's the white people are offended for us. Like, it's funny. And then things like, I used to say, oh, get up, you gay lord. Can you imagine now me saying that on live? I've had to, like, social media train, like, so I don't say the wrong thing. I know it sounds mad, but I've said it. We used to say it back in the days. We used to say the most craziest things that we would never say now because I'm social media trained. But that's sad because I'm not myself anymore. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but one thing I will say, and this is what I need people to kind of understand. There's a lot of people that jump up in boxes. I'm not talking about you, Coco, please, or you, Chelsea. What I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of people I see lately jump up in boxes and saying, I'm black. So at the end of the day, I don't find that offensive. But that's you as an individual, you know.
Yeah, this is what I mean, Alex.
You don't speak for the whole black community, and someone doesn't speak for the whole gay community, and that's what people need to understand as well.
I'm not here speaking for everyone, right? And I'm not. But at the same time, like, you have to understand that when we were a bit younger, a lot of this terminology was used and people didn't realise that it was offensive. And not only that, it was used within the community itself and people didn't find it offensive. Like I said, like, my best friend doesn't find it offensive. It was terms that we've used since we were bloody hell, since we've known each other since we were 6. It was terms we used when he first came out. He uses them terms on himself. So it is about context. It is about the person. It is about who it is you're directing it to. That's what it's about. If you went to the police station and you said, Sam Walker has just said, and I'm not going to say the word because I'm not going to offend people. At the end of the day, some people are okay with it and some people aren't. And that is completely up to you. But if you went to the police station right now and you said, Sam Walker's used this term online, directed it at a straight man, it's not an arrestable offence. It's not, because it's not used in the right context.
I do believe context is key to a lot of things.
Exactly. I know you're saying this is bad, but it's not bad. Like, it's people saying, like, people have got to see the context in things. Like, it's like allowing grape culture. How are you comparing this to grape? Like, how are you comparing this to grape? That is outrageous. Like, outrageous. How are you comparing that to grape?
Do you want an example now? I'm not going to escalate because obviously I'm still doing FYP, and you can jump up after if you want to have this conversation. But what I'm saying to you is, right, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you an example now, and this is what I say about context, right? And people say, yeah, but that word's offensive, right? This word's offensive. And yes, you know what, as an individual, you can say it's offensive 100%. If it really bothers you, then you say it's offensive. But here's prime examples now. Once upon a time, I named the One Chip Challenge by its name, and because it's classed as a slur against the Asian community with the P, it's pronounced exactly the same. That caused uproar. But the context was me talking about the One Chip Challenge, but yet people ran with it then saying, oh, but you said it in a racial way. No one ever. That's the name of it. Another situation as well is in Birmingham, certain people called cigarettes fags, and that's a fact as well.
Yeah, we can't say that no more now. We can't.
No, yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. And this is what I mean. Stop it. Stop it. Stop this shit now, right? Because I'm telling you now, if you've been brought up and you know it is a fag, then say it's a fag. I'm sorry.
I have to go FAG. I have to do it like this. Alex? FAG. I can't say the full word anymore.
I said it on live the other day, right? And it was always what I've called a cigarette, like always what I've called a cigarette. And somebody said to me, they were like, Chelsea, like, don't say that. And I was like, oh shit, sorry. Like, and then I was really conscious about the fact I was saying it, like, and I wasn't saying it, you know, it's just what we've always called a cigarette.
No. It's crazy, isn't it?
And that's what I'm saying. It's all about context, and this is what I mean. Because if I'm going to be real with you now, right? Let me tell you this for a fact now, and I'm going to say it with chest. Yeah, they can be offended, but you know what? If someone's in a pub or outside of a pub and goes, "Oh, pass me a fag," and then a gay person comes up saying, "Oh, I find that word offensive." That's okay. That they can find that offensive, but you're not going to change your language that you've been brought up with. And you're all about context. You're not calling that person it. It's a word that was used for a cigarette in Birmingham for many, many years, and probably all over the UK. And this is what I mean. People are choosing to be offended by words that is not directed at them. And that, for me, is a fucking joke. And people like need to get off social media, because you know what? People, every single day, going to hear these words grow up. Fucking hell, it's getting ridiculous now that people can't say shit. I understand if it's a slur and it's affected and it's directed at people, and 100% certain words shouldn't be mentioned. But I'm sorry now, things like that, like I said with the one chip challenge, because the name sounds exactly the same as a slur, that you can't say it. Yes, you can. And also as well, like cigarettes and because some people call it a fag, yes, you can say it. Stop it now. Because you know what? In one day,
I agree with you, Alex. Honestly, I agree with you. I didn't realise, like, some of the things that are happening on the app, even with the racism thing, I was never offended until I came on this app. And then all of a sudden, I got in my head, oh, am I supposed to be offended? Do you get what I mean? It's in my head now that I should be offended, or I'm not standing by my community. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think the thing is, when Sam said that word about was it? Did he say it about Zach? I know he said it
to Rick Stiles, and I understand.
No, but he said it. I think he said it to somebody that was gay as well at some point. So I was like, oh my god, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's crazy.
You can't do that. I mean, I'm not saying that Sam has not said stuff on this app, that is, is a slur and is offensive towards a community, because I have seen it. I know he has. However, please, people, look at context. Like, why? I don't understand what's happened to people. I really wanted to hear from Chelsea, by the way, because she keeps atting me every time I'm in a fucking live.
Yeah, carry on, Frank.
Let me just be quick to my work, mate. Do you know how ridiculous this conversation sounds? Do you know how weak this fucking generation is going to be?
Exactly.
It's fucking ridiculous. I can say what the fuck I want, and I will say what the fuck I want. I've got to go anyway. I'm working, man. I'm just going to go and smoke a fag.
Fucking love him. No, but I'm not moaning about it. I'm just saying. Look, can you remember when Miss Red said, "I've got so much to learn"? It's like social media learning, and that's all it is. Just on here. Just be careful, because like you just said to me, what I don't find offensive, somebody else might. So unfortunately on here, we have to be that kind of way. It's sad, but offline with my friends, I'm different. Do
you know what the thing is about this app, Coco and Alex, that really frustrates me, right? You'll be talking about one situation that's happened, just one situation, and then because that person has done so many other things, then it all relates back to that. We're talking about this one situation. No one is up here saying that Sam hasn't been derogative, he's not been condescending, he's not been discriminative. Like, we're not saying Sam isn't that person. We're talking about the video played in hand. Like, people need to stop doing that. Like, just deal with the situation in hand.
Yeah.
Why are you saying receipts to me, Chelsea? Receipts for what? What are you talking about?
Can I just say one thing? All you down there moaning about Sam, saying Sam does this, Sam does that. Don't fucking watch him then. Nobody's asking you to watch him. You just always sit there and fucking watch him. And then go, oh, Sam this, Sam that. Don't fucking watch him. And you just won't be able to see it. Simple. They're all fucking weirdos. So I've got to say, fucking don't watch them. You just won't have anything to say about them.
Right, Alex, I've had my say. I'm going to drop.
All right, and Charles. You're right, Charles. I think Charlie's had her say as well.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye, John. Daz, you okay, mate?
Alex.
How you doing,
Yeah,
pal?
I'm all right, but this makes me laugh, because let's take the word gay, yeah? Does anyone actually know the original meaning of the word? Because it meant happy.
Yeah,
that's all the word meant. And it was adopted. It was adopted by that community because they were a happy little bunch. Yeah, and that's all it comes down to. And the actual meaning of words has been lost, and words are very important. And Christ, if half of these people grew up in the 70s and the 80s, I mean, I'm very like you, Alex. A fag's a fag. It's a cigarette. Yeah. I mean, you used to go to the pea shop, you used to go here, you used to go there. All these times do change and things move on, but you can't forget the actual importance of words and where they originate from. And it's just got to a state now where you can't say a blinking thing without somebody being offended. I think what people forget is offence isn't given, it's taken. And you can take someone's words and choose to be offended, or you can take someone's words and choose not to be offended. And it's a very important distinction, I think.
Yeah, the one thing I will say is regarding the pea shoppers, you know, I mean, growing up and that, like, that was used. I mean, I'll be real with you, back when I was a young kid, that was used quite a lot, but you do grow with the times and realise that shouldn't be acceptable now in this day and age. Definitely not, because that really is offensive and a slur anyway. So that shouldn't be used now.
Absolutely.
I mean, I would never use that now.
Absolutely, I wouldn't. I mean, so it'd be the corner shop or the shop or whatever. But back in the 70s, that was everyday language. I mean, you do move on from things. You do realise that some things are offensive, and some things I think people get overly offended by.
Yeah, some people choose, like I did say that the other day, like, be real to yourself. There is certain words. I'm not talking about slurs now. I'm talking about certain words that literally people are outraged by and then fire up a live and use it for content. Like, for a prime example now, like, someone go, "Oh my God, you're a bike, you are, right?" And then it'll be like someone, "Oh my God, my friend used to be a prostitute," and all this, and it's just like it escalates, and you think you're not really offended by that word. Come on, you're not really offended that someone's called you a bike. What it is, you're creating content for yourself, and that's all it is.
Yeah, and I think people look for things to be offended by now.
Yeah, 100%.
I honestly believe that people go, that word's been used for 50 years to describe that, but we're going to be offended by it now. And it's not even the people that... It's not the people that it's aimed at. It's people looking for something else new to be offended by, to make people change their language.
100%. I agree. And I'm not gonna be that person anymore that with the fake outrage. Like, a lot of people that will fire up live and go, "Oh my God," have hundreds of people in their lives or in their boxes and saying, "Oh my God, let's all be offended by this," when you know it doesn't. You don't really give a shit about it. You're just joining the conversation. That's all you're doing.
Well, I think we should have justice for potatoes and stop calling them spuds. Because I find calling a potato a spud offensive. There's a new trend for you to be offended by. Mm-hmm. But that's how silly it's getting now. It's actually getting to the point that, you know, you won't be able to actually use the English language anymore. You'll use this watered down version.
100%.
No. And you'll lose the whole importance and meaning of words and language, because everybody will be too frightened to say a word that actually means something.
Yeah, just be real to yourself, guys, in the comments, and say what you truly feel. Don't be held back by social media. Don't let social media choose your character as a person. Please don't. What I'm saying is, don't be a scummy racist. Don't be homophobic. Don't be any of these people. But when there's certain words that are not directed at certain people, right, please still use them, because context is key. You know, context is key with everything that comes out of your mouth.
That's something else that annoys me, people saying it's political correctness. There's no politics about it. It's got nothing to do with politics. It's people being snowflakes and looking for offence in everything. And yes, there are things we said in the 70s and the 80s that are not acceptable now. And believe you and me, I still slip up. Yeah, and I've had to work very, very hard on changing some of my language from when I was at school to erase those terms and phrases from my vocabulary. But it doesn't mean that because I've been doing that for 50 odd years that I'm not going to slip up once in a while. But then again, you shouldn't pile on someone because they slip up. There should be understanding, there should be education, there should be awareness and that sort of thing, without the vitriolic attacks.
Laura said in the chat, we're all hypocrites. If anyone other than Sam said it, we'd all be on uproar. Not at all. This was to do with this all started the other day with the fat freak situation. So Laura, that's what I mean. You can have your opinion, but it's not fact based. That's your opinion and what you've seen from this live today. Well, let me tell you now.
Hang on, Savage. That's because we live in the 21st century, not the 20th century. This has been going on since the 20th century, mate. This has been going on for hundreds of years where people use a term and then it's cancelled, but it's got to a state now where you use actual language in the way. If I turned around and said, I'm feeling a bit gay today, using the actual definition of the word of happy, yeah, that was very, very common in the 40s and 50s and 60s, yeah, I'd have people jump on me saying, how dare you say that? You're not homosexual.
Well, yeah, here we are. Someone just said something in the chat, and this is a perfect example now. You know when people, right, are saying they're outraged by certain things and they find things offensive? Do you know what some people find offensive? Being called a cis woman. But you know what? They don't give a shit. They'll go around, they'll happily still call it, yeah. But you know what? Their people might find that offensive. Prime example.
Do you know what? I'm offended that I said something that's offensive. That's how silly it's getting now. And I actually hate that label. I hate that cis label because I don't need a label. And someone saying I was listening to someone talking about it the other day and saying it was a biological term. It's not a biological term at all.
It's not.
But that I just wanted to put my 2 pennies in from an old fossil that's been around when these terms were actually in everyday language, you know, rather than people who don't remember it as everyday language. And I'll agree with you, Alex. I said bum chum was an absolutely common phrase when I was a kid.
That's what I mean. Still say it now. Stop saying that people are taking offence. No one is. So 2 straight men calling each other bum chums, the gay community's going to be offended by that. Behave yourself now. Stop it, please.
Princess identifies as a fridge.
That's what I mean, man.
But yeah, there's terms, and I think this social media training is a very real thing that's been told, because there are things that I've said on social media and people have come to me after and said, you can't say that, mate. I'm like, why? And they go, because you'll have everybody trying to cancel you.
Yeah,
and it is very true. You'll get a pile on. Even in context, even in the right context, you'll still get a pile on of people saying, oh, he said this word. And it's even if context is key, even when context is used, you will still get people hear that little snippet out of context and use it against you.
Yeah. All right, and Daz, mate, I need to continue on with this, but thanks for...
Yeah, all right, I'll catch you later.
Cheers, Daz. Thank you, mate.
Ta-da.
Yeah, guys, I'll move on with that now. But like I said, what I'm saying is, please don't be a scummy racist, don't be homophobic, don't do any of that stuff. But certain words that you're worried about saying, like I've just said with the cigarette thing, just say it, because at the end of the day, context is key. Don't be scared that you're going to offend someone, because unfortunately, there's always going to be someone that's offended by something. Just stay true to yourself. Stay true to how you was brought up. Just please do. Don't lose yourself in this fake world of social media, because the people that you're trying to impress off the app are probably still saying the same and doing the same. Don't become them people. So, and don't run away saying, oh, who do you mean by them people? I'm talking about a collective of people that fake outrage on this app. Just stay true to yourself, please. You know what I mean? But if you're a scummy racist, you deserve everything you get. But apart from that. So, I will be true, but not rude or disrespectful. 100% Lexi, stay true to yourself, but don't be rude or disrespectful. Thank you very much. Perfect wording. Anyway, here we go now. Corey had someone wait outside a property and believes it's EQs for 4 hours. This is unusual and this is strange.
She does think she's a gangster, but I'm worse than her. A lot worse. I've had people literally go on my Instagram, go on this story on this page. I've had people walk in.
Oh, look, it's Smith.
Her house all day, taking photos of her property.
Hello.
When she sits there in a little cesspit. She did not let the dog out for the 4 hours they were there. The 4 hours they were there, she did not let them out. She did not let the dog out for the 4 hours it was there. Vulgar.
Can I implore anybody who continues to put guys around where you live and stuff?
She does think she's a guy.
So, yeah, morning, Mags, how are you? He displays worrying behaviour. I think he's just getting his point across, to be honest with you. I think he's just getting his point across. And you know what, guys? Let me just show this as well. I'm going to rein it back in now. I'm going to rein it back in from obviously the drama side. I forgot I've just seen this clip. And you know what? This needs attention as well. I need to give you this attention because you know what? This isn't fair that stuff like this isn't shown on the FYP. So this was, I believe, Lisa B, Papa Blaze, and a few others. I'll show the video now. And I believe they raised money for a guy for a motorbike. I don't know. Someone might have to correct me. From what I've seen in the video at the start of it, someone called Mr. John. I don't know if anyone can jump up in the box and kind of give me some context to this after I play the video. And this is what I mean. Yes, they did. This is what I mean. This needs to be shown on social media as well. Apart from all the fucking drama and all the bullshit that's going on, you know what I mean? This has got to be shown as well. So, 1 second.
Hiya. I can tell you a little bit. So they came across this guy. He was explaining how difficult his life was, how it would change if he had, I think they sort of coaxed it out of him, how it would change if he had a bike. And Ben and Lisa and a couple of others decided to sort of try and put some money together, asked him sort of how much he would need. He sort of told them. And then couple of us decided to sort of put some money together, not a couple, quite a few, and he got more than he needed. They sent it over to him, and I think the video you're going to show now is him showing them the little Honda motorbike that he got. I'll jump down.
Thank you. He only had a push bike. Oh, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. We were stuck in this drama side, and things like this isn't getting noticed. But you know what? I got tagged in this, and I come across it, and I thought, you know what? Oh, you know me, I like to show things, I like a bit of positivity, and I've just remembered that I'd saved this video at the bottom. Unfortunately, it was one of the first ones to save, so it was at the bottom. So when I'm scrolling through looking, I've just seen it. But here we go anyway, guys.
I love you, Ben. I love you so much.
You're welcome, my friend. All these people are amazing that did this. We hope it makes you happy and changes your life a bit and get you home more. I like you went for red, because I like Liverpool red, yes.
I buy one speaker also.
Some more money, John.
No.
Speaker, we showed us earlier.
Little one. Just little one. Is a no big one base. I show you. Wait a minute.
What did your boss say? Does your boss know you've got a motorbike? He'll be wanting to give you a pay cut now. He'll be like, you've got enough money, John boy.
Look at this.
Oh, yes.
Put some music on.
You there, I totally agree.
Wait.
Yes,
I have no another phone, so I buy a USB also here.
Ah, okay.
Can you watch it?
Yes, you can.
So here is some button, is a pause, is a voice plus and minus, and here I don't know this. What is this?
I think that means stop the music. It'll mute it.
Yeah, and this is a mode like when you play Bluetooth mode like that. And here is a
Thank you, Fiona.
some button, is a on off.
One second, John. Guys,
can I play?
Second device to be a proper TikTok.
No worries, Jello.
Listen.
Like,
and light also here, Ben.
Oh, lights up. Have you got Barbie Girl, John?
Too much song in USB. I don't know where is Barbie Girl, because I know play on my demand song. I just play in buttons up or go and next back. You understand?
Yeah.
I can't play my demanded song because there is no YouTube and no Alexa. You understand?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I mean, and this is where we lose track of genuine people that need support and help. And let me be real with you, like, I popped in Lady Lisa's live a few times in the morning and stuff. She normally fires up earlier than me, guys. She's I think about 7 o'clock. I think she's active. Her room's nice. She has a good collective of people in there. And you know what? Shout out to Papa Blaze as well, because you know what, Ben, for me, like before, me and him had a back and forth back in the day. Obviously, there was, I don't know, a back and forth anyway. Nothing major anyway. The fact is that I was friends with Miss Red, and at the time he had his opinions, he'd done his live and that. But you know what it is? Because of his sense of humour and that, people sometimes judge him wrongly. You know, he has that sense of humour where some people go, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. But you know what? He's a kind soul, you know, he's a good man, you know, and you know what? He'll stand with what's right and what he truly thinks right, and he'll have his opinions. And there's a good bunch of people around as well, like Jelly with the Belly as well. I don't know everyone that goes in there. Top Girl pops in there as well a lot, and there's a few people. Joe, there's a good collective of people that go in there, to be fair. And I think, you know what, when people are willing to help people out for, you know what I mean, for the kindness of the heart, because the rooms have sometimes got not many people in there, so you know that they're doing it genuinely. They're not doing it for, oh my God, look, I've done this to help this person out. You know, when all that happens, because that's fucking pathetic. But you know what, you know how else I want to shout out here as well is this account here, FYP, Stars in Your Eyes, because let me tell you now, a lot of screen recorders wouldn't be screen recording this because it isn't drama related, and it isn't going to be one of them things that people are going to be flocking in to watch or sharing or reposting. So shout out to them for screen recording and putting it out there. Stace, Ben, Lisa, yeah, Stacey as well. Sorry about Stacey, 100%. They're a good bunch. Go in there in the mornings, guys. Go in there the morning around about 7 and you'll see the people that pass through the live. Because you know what it is? There is genuine people on this app, and unfortunately, not everyone is the same as these toxic individuals that you're watching on a day-to-day basis, including myself. There is much better people on this app than me, you know? So there you go. I'm way too sleep at 7 a.m. But you know what? You'd be surprised people are up for school runs, and, you know, fucking thank you, Lady Nicola. Thank you, Dinky Doo. So, you know what I mean, guys? We can all do better. So big up Mr. John as well. Where are we going now? This is CLA talking to Miss Faye, I think. Yeah, it's Miss Faye, I think. So here we go. You got CLA and Miss Faye talking about Evil Queen. Ben knows his cutlery.
He does a bit of everything, that guys use the double. Well, he's done my head in because he's sided with her, and the fact that he knows and he said, oh, I want to see you and EQ together. Shut up, darling. So he can't care about me because, you know, and he built his platform on me turning up outside my mental hospital and going live, and that's how he became
Morning, Jules.
big on TikTok. He used me for clout. That's how he became successful. I don't really know his backlog. I thought he was like a when he.
I don't know. But
me to get to, he turns up outside. I got sectioned, and he turns up outside the hospital and went live, and then started trying to leak information about me in the hospital with Claudia. And he turns up with someone that was in a refuge that worked in a women's refuge that I was in. Yeah, and then went live and started leaking all kinds of stuff, and then apparently that's how he met EQ at the hospital, and then he must have posted her car or something in it. He leaked her in it. And then, because they're all trolls, yeah. So he's a troll anyway. I didn't know that. Oh.
Thank you, Jelly.
So, there we go. Even though he's nice to me, he bought me perfume, he sent me a lion, but does he really like me, or is it just like, because, you know what I mean? It's like he's scared of Evil Queen then or something, because he's too scared to stand up, because he's probably thinking that she's going to destroy him, and he has to be friends with her. It's weird, that's what I'm saying. It's like she tries to control everyone, because people... Why is everyone so scared of her, though?
Morning, one and only.
Yeah, people are scared of her because they know that she's someone that's dangerous, innit? And she could do this or... I'm not scared of her, darling. One bit. Bring it on. He's been clowning off me. Well, that's... I'm not scared about one. I mean, I don't really have an issue with Zach.
You know, it's not, you know, he's not done nothing bad to me. Like, you know, all right, whatever, he's a bit of a crowd chaser, but he's not done anything bad to me or anything. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference, you know. He's
always been nice
he doesn't really snake me neither, to be honest. He never really has. I think I'm just upset. I just feel like I can't have him around me if he's with that. How can I trust?
To be honest with you, there's too much control. There's too much control on social media, you know. You can't go here, you can't sit with this person, you can't sit with that person, you know, because you don't, just be yourself. Go wherever you choose to do. And now I'm going to show you now maple syrup Mary, you know. If I say to you, maple syrup Mary, who am I talking about? Because I'm renaming this individual, because I'm sick and tired of hearing the name. So now maple syrup Mary is a new name. So who do we think we're talking about? You don't know. Cool lady got it bang on. Yes, Canadian Angie is now being called Maple Syrup Mary because I've had enough of a name.
Played it a bit silly though because he's effectively really dropped it all. He's got nothing now.
Yeah, and somebody went to the Welsh police, whatever area they're from, and said Corey Wilde's dad, won't take them long to figure out who the ex-policeman was, is giving Corey all this information. That's not a whole big, his dad will be in shit, so how about someone does that?
And look, somebody's putting all, but he paid for a private investigator. A private investigator still won't go under that because it's under data protection. If the car's insured under a big, massive policy and stuff like that, it'll be policy numbers, a lot of data protection. A private investigator's not going to find that out.
And he paid the private investigator £300. What private investigators will do all that for £300? You need thousands to pay private investigators for deep down shit.
Exactly.
They want him rescued for data protection because it's taken so seriously.
Like, honestly, it's actually laughable. £300 for a private investigator. Honestly, they're thousands.
Where is he getting the information?
Honestly,
his little followers believe him, though. That's
yeah, priestess.
thing as well.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I have a feeling that all the information that Corey put out today is all bullshit.
Oh yeah,
every single piece of it.
Did you see the video and the pictures on his Instagram? I just seen them about 10 minutes ago.
No, I don't know.
His Instagram, I'm going through his Instagram right now. The last time was a message 2 hours ago, and I'm not showing it because it's got sensitive information on there.
Yeah, just imagine if on there.
Wrong. Yeah, it's a random
number.
There's a phone number, there's an address, car raging number, everything like that. It's yeah.
Somebody said he got a PI from Timu.
Inspector Gadget from Timu.
Corey's sending people over to report you, is he? Oh,
Morning, Carol.
We're not doing anything. What a shame. He doesn't like actual grown-ups with brains that can see through his little WhatsApp. He said, how come you're not live yet? Was that report me, Corey? Oh, no.
Does anybody know if Corey's live right now?
He's going to have to stay up an extra past bedtime milky time now. You came home late.
Thank you.
What's up?
Inspector Clueless.
Sorry,
I shouldn't be laughing.
Have you spoke to Evil Queen today?
I did speak to her earlier today.
Is she alright?
She seemed to be okay earlier today. Before all this shit came out today.
No, before it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have messaged her.
Apparently, I wonder what she's gonna fucking go schizo with this, isn't she? Regardless of it.
Yeah, I see in the comment there, Scotty's fake laugh pisses me off. I'll be real with you. It is an echo chamber. It is literally if you wanted a definition of an echo chamber, you go into Maple Syrup Mary's live, 100% you do. It is literally echo chamber. And you got Scotty in there, fucking God knows, like, he gets away with so much because they go, oh my God, but he's got autism. I don't care. When you're telling people to want to live themselves, I couldn't give a fuck if you've got autism or not. You know right from wrong. I'm sorry, you do. Stop condoning bad behaviour because of disabilities. Stop this on the app as well. You know what I mean? Stop it. Because you're idiots. Fucking stupid twats. Sorry, guys, I get a bit frantic sometimes because you know what it is? People ain't real, man. People ain't being their real self, and I'm going to be real. You know what I mean? No, that's so bad, I'll call that out. It wasn't just one time, it was numerous times. Andy was online SHing and that, and literally fucking... there was all Cam 2 in putting broccoli photos up, and then she was going, oh my God, I'm good, I've had enough and all that stuff, and he's going, why don't you do us all a favour, Ange, and all this stuff. Fuck off, man. But I'm the wrong one, apparently. Madness. Absolute madness. Anyway, that's that one. But anyway, here we go. I believe this was a woman in the box and people saying there was bullying. Now, I don't really know the ins and outs of this. I'll let you play it because I haven't watched this full video myself. So, here we go.
I should not
It's not.
Yeah, you're not.
It's not just
You're really bullying me and it's really out of order.
I'm not bullying you by saying that you sound like Sheila is bullying
When you started swearing at me when we first
I swear all the time.
conversation.
She does swear.
I thought you were a usual watcher. You should know she swears all the time.
Guys in the boxes, KJW said I haven't given anybody else's in the boxes a chance to speak tonight, that I need to shut up. So sorry, guys. Sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
I was sorry. It's none of you.
Sheila, or sorry. If
My
you do
point
watch,
actually was about Angie.
sorry, Sheila, if
I
you
felt
do watch me,
bad. I felt
Sheila, can I just say, if you do watch me all the time, then you know that I swear all the time.
Well, I watch. I come on and off every night.
But I swear every night.
Yeah, because you think you're it, love, and you're not.
No, it's just, no, you know what?
No, she never said
Really
that.
ain't. You're
10 minutes ago, she loved everybody.
as well.
You know what?
You know.
Every other, Sheila,
Nice,
every
Sheila.
word. Sheila, every other word of my that comes out of my mouth is the F word.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to make a point about Angie.
Oh my God, this is Sheila.
It is.
Everyone,
Can you grow up? Seriously, love, you've got children. Grow up.
Can you give Delusive her heater back?
The lore.
You're all so funny, aren't you?
Yes.
Why are you here?
Listen, Sheila, you can drop anytime. No one's keeping you prisoner in the box at all.
I still haven't had my point.
Did you say SpongeBob?
Angie, and
Okay, Sheila, Shelly, you've got 1 minute to do your point. Go on.
Sticking up for Angie, and all I wanted to say is that anyone would be there for anybody in this situation.
Which
Okay?
situation?
All this mentioning of children every single day.
Who talks about
She
children
does
every
get
single day? Who
obsessed
talks
with
about-
it. If anyone disagrees that she doesn't get obsessed with it,
Who?
do you know what? You're all fucking idiots.
She's asking you a question.
Who are you on about? Who are you talking about? Who keeps talking about children?
Wow.
Nobody mentioned anything like that.
Can you give Delusive her Wi-Fi back too, please? Can you give her the heat and the Wi-Fi? Please? She looks really cold sometimes, and we all feel sad.
Why don't you grow up? Seriously.
I'm just asking if you could do it.
Who's that stupid fucking idiot? Keep laughing. You DM me, yeah? What is your problem? What is your problem? Seriously.
Anyways, listen. Listen. No creator. Don't talk about Delusive. Don't talk about Evil Queen.
No, I wasn't. No,
that's what you said. You talk about kids all the time.
So that's what I mean. You don't talk about Evil Queen. Don't talk about Angie. Please have your own opinions, guys. Please, this is what I mean. If you can talk about people, you know, don't be silenced by host and be worried about the consequences. Say what you feel. Please do. Go in whoever's live you want to and say your opinion. Because you know what? That's all we fucking have is an opinion on an app. Because you can't do fuck all. We're all behind screens of phones. So go, please be free today and go in any live. Even if you don't like me, say it. If you don't like someone I'm associated with, say it. Don't be held back by social media.
What you were saying.
Yeah. What, is it not true?
Who talks about kids all the time?
What, every single day?
Who?
Wow.
Give me the name of a creator that sits on this app every day and talks about children. Give me their name. Who?
Andrew? Delusive Andrew? Do we need to? There's definitely once a day that someone's, in air quotes here, parenting gets mentioned, you know. Definitely once a day, you know what I mean? FYP to my Alex causes carnage. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Like I said today, I'm going to be more active today. And I'm going to have my say more, regardless whose boxes I'm going around today. Alex on tour today. Alex Brigham today is on TikTok tour. I'm going around boxes and I'm going in lives and I'm going to say it how it is today. And if they don't like it, fuck them. There we go.
Who is it? Which creator is it?
Every day. Idiot, love.
You're making a fucking big statement saying that these creators...
Yeah, and you're opening your big box, swearing your head off at me.
No, because
who the hell do you think you are, love? Who do you think you are, Angie?
My life, that's who I think I am. Bye.
No.
Oh my God, she's so dumb. Like, she makes no fucking sense whatsoever. You can joke with her a bit, whatever. But she's sitting there. They all talk about you. Who? Which
well, what?
Every day. Every day.
Comments.
Delusive does not talk. I'm not allowed to talk. EQ does not talk about children. Which creator is she talking about that talks about children? Who?
A lot of the people in the comments.
Yeah, EQ doesn't speak about children, to be fair. Tumbleweed. But this is what I mean, right? Let's be fucking serious now. Stop lying to the people. We all have eyes, digital footprints. We've seen what goes on. Stop fucking lying, and this is the problem. This is when hosts make themselves look like fucking idiots on this app. Because we've all seen there's videos out there. Stop this bullshit now. And I'm not being funny. That live has called more people peddlers on this app than anyone I've ever seen. Even more from Angie calling people peddlers. That live, people have been branded peddlers more than anyone. Including myself. She branded me one because she wanted to say it. You know what I mean? And when I said to her, go on, show all the proof. You said you've got proof, show it. She doesn't show it, right? But this is the problem. But she'll give money to people that platform peddlers make sense. So let me get this straight now. She literally gives money to people that platforms peddlers make it make sense. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, grow up. Literally, they need to grow up. This whole echo chamber of shit now, it's pissing me off. I'll play the rest of it.
She's from Alicia's camp.
Oh, well, there you go. So now she gets, I was bullied in Canadian Angie's box and all.
And you know what, Shelley, is Canadian Angie's platform. She can swear how much she's like, so...
All those fucking idiots.
I swear all the time.
Honestly.
Everybody knows that every other word.
They asked me
I think she
They asked me a really sensible question, but my friend came in and told her to shut up. Whoever her friend was saying I was talking too much to her.
Damn, I'm so close to pushing the button.
I swear to God, that was fucking Sheila.
I should not
It's not.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, so that's obviously what happened last night regarding that. I got tagged in that. So at the end of the day, the way I see it in that is literally... Rickster, I'm not doing this back and forth with fucking you and fucking Eva Queen. She's not getting in my box. I don't want to be involved in all this petty shit that's going on. Like, you can have you obviously, if people want to put you in a box, mate, they can put you in the box. But for me, I ain't doing all this bullshit. I ain't doing about the drama, the back and forth. To be honest with you, I don't trust any cunt on social media. I'm going to be real with you. All these people that are trying to get innocent people involved in all this back and forth, in the end, are going to have egg on their face. And yeah, I'm not getting involved. But you know what? If you want to go live, you go live and say how it is. Because you know what? You're entitled to have your opinion on your platform. EQ's entitled to have her say on her platform. Corey's entitled to have his say on his platform, like everyone else. And I am not getting involved because literally, I called it all out for being fake between Eva Queen and Angie yesterday. Got called a liar. Been proven to be now a fact. That's what I mean. I'm not doing it no more. It's all fucking stupid. And to be honest with you, next week, everyone's friends and all the people that have picked sides are looking like see you next Tuesdays in their lives. That's how it is. It's literally like Panto exactly, Ashley. It is literally like a storyline on EastEnders, and a shit one at that. Anyway, where are we going now? Oh, okay, here we go.
I will be live doing the FYP tomorrow at 8 o'clock, guys. Listen, don't worry about Alex, because I have reported him to the police. Because of everything he's done over the last 2 years, I can't be bothered. Do you know what I mean? Let the police deal with it. It wasn't to say, oh, no, I don't believe you held a cat out the window. Stop lying. You've only said it to upset me. No, I don't believe that was true. Can you stop going on? Block anyone that says about a cat. Block everybody that says about a cat.
Yeah.
Everyone block. I don't want to hear it. Because that's probably what he was punching in the background. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
Thank you, Anne.
They need to save that cat. They're lying. Thank you. They're lying. Actually, block everybody. I'll do it myself. Get out of my lives, a lot of you. Because I'm sitting here talking about a cat. Get out of here.
I love it.
Because now you put me in a bad mood. All right, all mods block. Do it myself.
Let me just get this straight. Let me just say it how it is now, and I'll lay it thick for you all now. This is all fake as well. This is all bullshit. So she's literally bothered about a random cat that apparently wasn't a cat. She's bothered about a random cat that's being held out of a window, but doesn't give a shit about her own one. Make it fucking make sense. She doesn't give a shit about her own cat in the household that's clearly got mange or whatever, but she gives a shit about a random cat that she's seen on social media. Fucking hell. Grow up, Ange. Grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? The poor cat, fucking hell. It's got something wrong with its legs. You need to sort it out. And yet again, you don't give a shit about your cat that's pissing and shitting, that's literally using your wardrobe as a urinal. You know what I mean? You don't care about that, you know? Let's sleep in it. Fucking hell. Grow up, man.
Talking about a bloody cat. Can we block these people, please?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it.
Just block all of them. I watched it, they're lying. Exactly, they're lying.
Yeah, she is.
Kerry's blocking as well, Ange.
What EQ said about you tonight, AB said this morning. Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly, she's always in Alex's life. Isn't it weird?
She's not understanding what someone's just said. Basically, the person just said to Angie, oh, Alex has basically got it right. He called this out before you obviously all owned up to it. And she's like, yeah, exactly. All she's heard there is Evil Queen in Alex's live. That's all she's heard. She hasn't seen the person saying, yeah, well, Alex has got it right. He called this bullshit out. And all she's like, yeah. Listen, let me just rewind this now because I want you to take this information in. And this is how silly this woman is.
Exactly. Exactly. She's always in Alex's live. Isn't it weird? But I will be live at 8 a.m. Do not worry, guys.
Give me a second.
8 a.m. for the FYP tomorrow. Lying. Exactly, they're lying.
Kerry's blocking as well, Ange.
What EQ said about you tonight, AB said this morning. Exactly. Exactly, she's always in Alex's live. Isn't it weird? But I will be live at 8 a.m. Do not worry, guys. 8 a.m. for the FYP tomorrow. I will be there.
Yes. You know what, Ange? I think people need to have a little bit more respect for you because you do a lot. Not only do you come on and you're on, like, hours and hours and hours, but you let people in the box and have let them have an opinion and a voice.
This list will be blocked.
Do you know what I mean? You let people have a voice.
Thank you, Bonner.
You let people have an opinion. Oh, no. You do a lot more than what other creators do, you know?
Yeah. Thank you, Smiles.
Well, it's true though. They should have respect.
Okay, guys, I don't want to hear about men in the window. Stop lying about a cat. You mention a cat again, you're blocked. The guy doesn't even own a cat.
Meow.
I say it because it's true. You know, you give a lot out to people, and people should be giving you respect at least. Do you know what I mean? Because you do a lot.
Yeah. Oh! Delusive Nick, I know that you supported me. Block. I want them blocked because I said to you not to mention a cat. Why would you tell me a cat when I'm sitting here saying, don't mention a cat?
So let me get this right. Nick's ordered Angie a phone and now she's gone absolutely apeshit on Nick because you mentioned a cat. Is that what's actually happened? Nick has literally bought her a phone that arrives today and she's gone apeshit because you mentioned a cat. Is that what's happened, yeah? No, it's a different Nick. Oh my god, no, a different... Oh, okay, a different Nick. That's what I was trying to get. I was thinking, that's fucking disgusting, because that happened before, you know. A woman called Andrea gave Angie £200 cash to her PayPal. She gave her £200 cash towards her bed, and then she blocked her that day, or the day after. How mad's that, innit? Andrea gave her £200 towards her bed, and then Delusive Angie blocked her. You know what I mean? It's all facts. And this is what I mean. So yeah, I've got a voice clip here of I can't show it. I can only listen to it. This was Angie last night, and I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna do a joke, but you know what? I'm not gonna because they'll twist it. You know. Meow. That's all I'm saying.
And you're sitting and mentioning a cat. I don't understand what's wrong with these people, man. You know how I feel about animals. Leave it. He doesn't own
Thank you, Alpha Diamonds.
Stop keep going on about a cat. He did not put the cat out the window. He won't go now. Right? He doesn't own a cat. I've read it, okay? So stop saying he put a cat out the window. No, he didn't. I will be live doing the FYP tomorrow at 8.
So yeah, that is Delusive Angie going on a rant again. You know what I mean? Back in 15 minutes, Alex. I won't be live in 15 minutes because I'll be over watching Donna on her return. That's what I will be doing in 15 minutes. So, you know. But yeah, it's been, to be honest with you, like I said, you honestly make your own minds up on people. Don't listen to me. Please take a step back and watch people before you throw yourself in like lives, you know. Don't throw yourself in these lives and expect to believe in all the hosts when they're talking waffle. Because, you know, he's read on at 10. Yes, she's back on at 10 o'clock, guys. She's back. You know, cat's out the bag now, Angie. That's what I mean. It's all fake. People are like, oh, my God, she loves animals. And don't get it twisted. She treated that dog good. She treated her dog that passed away good, little Zach. She did. I'm not going to bullshit and cause any hatred. She loved that dog. But when it comes to this cat and people are, and she's there slagging people off saying, don't mention a cat, you'll get blocked, and I don't want to hear about a cat and all this stuff. She's got her own cat that she doesn't give a shit about. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, yeah, we need a moral of the stories. Don't believe everything on social media. Don't support the idiots of the app. But make your own mind up. Don't listen to me. And also, if you hear words, and you think that they're not acceptable, ask around. You know, if the people are going to find it offensive, check your surroundings. However, certain words that you've grew up in, please say them words. Don't be scared to say words. It's all about context. Please do. Context is key with whatever you say. You know what I mean? If people choose to find it offensive, that's, you know what I mean, that's up to them. That's, you know what I mean, it's an individual thing. You know what I mean? Not one person speaks for any one community as well, so you need to understand that as well. Each their own. Check your surroundings and check what you know. Alex, you know she looks after her cat. Come on. She literally, people told her, and a vet told her to go and get the cat seen to, and she didn't. So please don't tell me about she looks after that cat. Giving the cat prawns is not looking after a cat. So, there you go. If it's in the dictionary, say 100%. She does love the cat, to be fair. I'm not even going to... Do you know what? I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to show you clips. I'm just going to let you make your own opinion because you know what? You're entitled to have your own opinion, guys. So, cats can have prawns. I'm not saying they can't have prawns, but they need a balanced diet. Like, literally, the cat was starving in the bedroom, so she went downstairs and just gave him prawns. This is what I mean. No one's been around for a long time. Like, a lot of people haven't seen the story of what's gone on. And I feel sorry for you, you know. I really feel sorry for you. So, Maisie Moo, good morning. You reaching again. Definitely not reaching. You know. Need a varied diet. 100%. Alex, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Oh, well, it is what it is. Miss Red is on. Okay, then, guys. What I'm going to do then, I'll come back live in a bit, guys. I'll be back live because, like I said, I'm going to be active again today. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump over and support Donna, guys. So if you can all head over there and welcome her back, if you like her, that is. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you what to do. But yeah, please come over and I'll be in there. And I'm going to be the TikTok on tour today, guys. I'm going to be in boxes and I'm going to be slating everyone. I'm not joking, guys. Or am I? All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit then. Love you all.